Hi everyone, welcome back to Dillon's Den, and today we are back in the Star Wars, doing the R2D2 build from Fanhome for the next 4 issues. No, it's not. 63. I'm going back in time. 63 right through to 66. It is a bit of a marathon build because, like I kind of anticipated in the previous video, we are putting quite a lot of the electronics in what we've been gathering over the course of this build. So let's crack on. Okay guys, 63. So same again, we've got more of the dome fittings to put on, and we've even got the top disc section to put on top of the head. So nice and quick issue. Let's get this open. Okay then, so same again, we need to unassemble these best we can. This is going to be fun, isn't it? Wait. Oh, it's falling! Oh, so these sticky pads. It might be worth these top ones, or maybe just popping a spot of glue on them. But yeah. So let's get these last few panels in here. They just don't want to stay in these things, do they? Yeah, I think a bit of glue might be best. Maybe just drop a bit of glue in each corner or something like that. So we'll get these tapes in. Then I might glue it all before we fix it all together. There we go. So, somewhat really sticky. I'm surprised these panels keep falling out, to be honest with you. There we go, and this is the bottom one, and they've got another bottom one here to put in. Coming out again, they're coming out again. It's gonna do me head in. Anyway, let's get all this into place. So, panel number 1. And panel number 2. I push it in with my thumb, then a finger pops it out. Or my palm. Oh, all fun and games, isn't it? Yeah, I think glue on these top ones is a must. So I'll do that off camera though. No matter how much you push, it just... yeah. Okay, so last but not least, we're just going to pop this silver ring piece on top of this bigger blue piece. So to secure it properly, we're just going to add a bit of glue. So I like to use this one, which is just a brush applied super glue. It's really good stuff, and I think you can just control it a little bit more rather than the squeezy liquid stuff. So I'm just gonna
bob a few bits of glue spots all the way around. And we're going to get this. What is up with me recently? Keep dropping everything. Anyway, let's get this silver section into place. Just like that. And once we're done, that's this issue pretty much complete. You can pop it on top of the R2 unit, but we will be taking it back off in the next issue, so probably best off just leaving it off for now, to be honest with you. But yeah, job's a good one. But just to show you, it's just going to line up on top of the head. Just like that. Okay guys, so issue 64. So again, the package ain't that big. We've only got a panel, an Allen key and some fixings. But it is a marathon stage. We are assembling quite a lot of the pieces from the other issues, the projectors and LEDs into the actual R2 head. So there's quite a lot to get through. But they do recommend the packaging, this polystyrene packaging, to use this. So you got it in issue 50, so I hope you've not binned it. So yeah, just gonna, if you have, just separate some of the sections and place the full head unit inside, and then take the skeleton off. I found that was the easiest way to do it. Okay, so next up we are going to be doing the lightsaber panel. So this is what the lightsaber is going to pop out of. So it is on a hinge. We're just going to take the hinge and the panel, and we are going to drive the long silver screw through that hinge to secure that together. And you probably will be best off with a bit of a longer screwdriver, just so you don't catch the panel, or so you don't want to scratch or damage that. There you go, just check that can move freely, so you don't want it too tight. There we go. Maybe just nip it up a tiny bit more, just so when it's moving it's not rattling about. And then we're going to take the skeleton of the dome, we're going to call it that, and there is a little arrow section here, and this is what this is referring to, and this is the area where the lightsaber panel is going to be installed. So we've got the hinge here, and as you can see, that just lines up perfectly there, and we're going to secure that together with two 2.5 by 4mm screws to hold that in place. And once you're done, just make sure it can move freely and it actually goes flush against the skeleton dome. And that's that done. So next up, we've got these black sections here, and you can just rotate them and they do just ping off pretty easy. And we're going to get these ready. I don't know what's up with me recently. But next up, we're going to be taking the microphone from the previous issue, sliding that to the right of the lightsaber compartment, and holding that and the flap, because you've got to try hold the cable and stop the lightsaber flap from opening whilst you get the casing back on. Look at that, it's all over the place. So let's get it on the stand and let's try and line this up. And with your fingers and thumbs, just try and line these back up. So yeah, like we said before, it can be a bit of a nightmare. Yeah, I did kind of lose a bit of patience with this, to be honest with you. But let's try it a different way. Take 2. Are we going in? Are we going in? Come on! There we go. Look at that. We're in. And then we're going to take the top cap section. And we've got a little arrow. And that's going to line up with this arrow here. I'll just zoom in just so you can see it a little bit. There we go. So one of the holes is slightly different, and that does correspond with that. Click it into place. Get this polystyrene section back over. We're going to flip it. And we're going to take these black packers, and these are going to go right round there's 5 of these in total, and they're going all the way around of the underneath of the cap section. And yes, the cap did fall out when I put it back in the polystyrene. I don't know what I was thinking. I got a bit tired at this point, I think. So yeah, I did take it out and I put the cap back on, and I just held it with my hand underneath. Okay then. So once all them black spaces are in, happy days, we're going to secure it all together with 2x6mm flange screws. And for the shorter one with the arrow lined up, it is a 2x4mm flange screw. Look at that, looking good. So once you've got all them screws in place, we're just going to be taking some of these plastic bolts. I'm just going to pin these off. I'm going to flip the head back. And we are working our way around the head. Then we're going to be going anti-clockwise, starting from this first screw point, and it's going to go, well, these are going to hold in these panels, so that's why we didn't really need any glue for the bottom ones, because these screws push against it, so it not only helps secure the head with the inside of the head, but it also keeps them panels into position. So it's kind of a dual function really, these. So we do have 6, and as you can see, there's that top and the bottom. So they kind of line up in pairs. So essentially they are like each corner of the panels. Next up, we're going to take this cap from stage 34, and that is going to go in this section here. And we've got this piece from stage 1. Stage 1! Finally getting fitted. And that's going to go over the top, making sure that the cables are onto the left. Yeah, I think I was really tired at this point. Everything was falling, nothing was going my way, but I was determined. I could see a light at the end of the tunnel. I thought, I'm going to get this dome finished. I was tired but determined. Right, so that cap's in. I'm just going to double check, make sure I've got this in the correct way. And yeah. And hopefully I don't knock it out again. Yes. And that is held in with two 2.3 by 6 millimeter self-tapping screws. Okay then, so next up, hey, we got another display. This one was from stage 22. So that is just gonna go to the left. Left of what we've just installed. And that's just gonna line up. And same again, it's gonna be held in with some 6mm self-tapping screws. That is just one screw in either side. And that is what that should look like. Hey, look at that, it's looking like R2 now. Right, next up, another display unit, which I think was from issue 16. That is going to go in this longer section. And that is held in with 2.5 by 4mm screws. And it's pretty much held in to the frame itself. So, see them two holes are lined up together. And get them silver screws and get them secured in. And last but not least, we have got this lens from stage 9. Look at this, my cupboard's going to be empty with all these pieces in his head. So you might just need to pop all this back together if it's all come apart. So obviously the instructions of that are with stage 9. Okie dokie. So once we've got that lens all together, so that's the top section, and that's going to go in this orientation. Just like that. Look at that. Hooray! And to hold that in place, we're just going to be using two 6mm self tapping screws. And once that is in place, that is this issue fully complete. Look at that. Our R2 unit starting to take shape, and he's looking really good. Happy days. Okay guys, on to 65, and we are working on the dome still. So we've got some projector bits here, and we've got some more of these plastic screws or bolts, screw bolts. And yeah, we're just working our way around, just like we did previously, and securing more of these panels. So these can get a bit fiddly. So I did find that if you have a screwdriver with the correct fixing on, they do work a lot better and drive it easier. So once you've got them screws in, there are 6 again. We're going to move on to fit in another lens, and the lens was from stage 45, and we are working our way anti-clockwise. I'm going to pop that lens cover in, and we've got this indicator LED thing, and that's going to go over the top, and we're going to secure it with some 6mm self-tapping screws. And that's another piece gone. Okie dokie. And that's what that looks like. Okay then, so next up we're going to assemble the projector parts. So we're going to take these 2 sections and slide them into one another. And next up, we're going to take this second black section, and we're going to line that in place. And the way these are manufactured, all 3 pieces interlink with each other. Once you've done that and you're happy with it, it's time to fit it to the R2 unit, and that's going to go through this hole here and fit it in with 2 more 6mm self-tapping screws. Next up, we need our trusty glue again, and I need some more of this. And we're just going to take these 2 black sections here, dab a little bit of glue on them, and these are going to go in these 2 holes here. And there we go. Keep it pushed firmly whilst that glue sets, and do exactly the same with the second one. Happy days. So last but not least, we have got some of these cable clips, and these are going to go onto the inside of the frame. So yeah, these are just going to help tidy up and guide these cables in the future. and these are secured with some 2.5 by 4mm screws, and I think there is 3 in total to secure. There's 1, 2 and 3. I'm going to get that last one secured. Once you've done that, that's this issue complete. And look at that head. There's a lot going in there, isn't there? Okay guys, issue number 66, and this is the grand finale of the dome work. So we do have 6 more of these plastic bolts, and we're going to secure the last of these in. So there is 6 in total. It's 2 at this end. And like I said, this screwdriver does help a hell of a lot. So if you are doing it, and you do have a screwdriver with the bits, or you want to buy one, it does work a lot easier than using the Allen key. And there's going to be 4 more there. Also there, the 2 that we've just done. Anyway, once you have done that, it's time to get the projector. And we're going to mount this into position. Just here. And that will be held in with some 2.3 by 6mm screws. And there is just 1 screw in either side to hold that in place. And last but not least, we're going to install the distribution board. So we've got the casing and the board itself, and that's going to line up this way. So it should just line up perfectly. And we're going to secure that with some 6mm screws. And there's 3, 1 in the middle and 1 either end. So obviously get it nice and secure, but don't over tighten it. And then it's time to fit it to the R2 unit itself, and it's going to line up just here. And there is 3 screws, and it's the 4mm silver screws that's going to hold that into place. Once we've done that, that's this issue complete. And the head is pretty much done. I think we'll just be connecting the cables and testing at the later stage. But yeah, looking good.
Well then, that was a marathon, wasn't it? Took quite a long time, did that. And yeah, it's good to actually get everything all in the head. So just to show you, that is what that is looking like. That looks absolutely fantastic, doesn't it? Oh, look, there you go. Size of my head. So a scale comparison there. Yeah, I have fully enjoyed that them 4 issues. And yeah, just can't wait to get the rest of it all together and get him working. So if you've enjoyed this and it's been a help to you, please don't forget that like, share and subscribe. But for now, see you guys soon.